Hey guys, Jeramiah with QandA Gaming here, and we're back to our solo playthrough of Mage Knight the board game. And like any good Mage Knight playthrough, we're going to start the video by correcting our mistakes from the last turn. So, first of all, when I attacked the castle last turn, I did a couple of attempts off camera, and when I was resetting things, I accidentally forgot to give myself a green crystal that I removed from my inventory. So we'll add that back. Second, when I took Arithia's skill from the common skill offer, that forced me to actually take the lowest most advanced action from the advanced action offer, so I could not have chosen the Firebolt. Instead, I would have been forced to take the Shield Bash, and actually Arithia would have taken the Firebolt. So that means that my very last turn, I would not have been able to play the Firebolt for red crystal, so we'll take this out of our inventory. And put Shield Bash back in our hand. And now we'll go ahead and see where we are, and we'll start our turn. Here's what our map looks like. We've revealed our first core tile and found the city, and we have conquered it. And actually, here's another place I made a rules mistake. I accidentally placed a core tile along the shoreline, which you're not supposed to do, but that shouldn't have affected our game too much, and we'll just go ahead and continue from where we are. And we're currently sitting inside the city. Here we can see the status of our various offers. We've got a lot of blue advanced actions. We've got Temporal Portal, Magic Talent, Frost Bridge for advanced actions. Our spells are Flame Wall, Underground Travel, and Space Bending. Here we can see our unit offer, what the monastery is teaching, our current source, and what our experience and reputation currently are. And there's a bit of a glare up there, our reputation sitting at 0, just on the cusp of -1. And here's Arithia's deck and the various crystals she's managed to accumulate over the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by drawing our starting hand. We have Horn of Wrath, Swiftness, a Wound, Improvisation, Determination, and Rage. So that'll be our starting hand of 6 cards. And now we'll go ahead and choose our starting tactic. This is our final day, and our 2 tactics available are Planning or Early Bird. I think this is a bit of a no-brainer. We'll go ahead and take Planning so we can accumulate more cards in our hand. We can really build up this turn. Which means Arithia will take Early Bird. Arithia's starting turn. There's her Firebolt. Red, that's unfortunate. 3 more. Okay guys, another thing we forgot to do is since we started the turn in a city that we are the leader of, we actually get to draw 2 additional cards. So those 2 additional cards are Savage Harvesting and a second Wound. We actually forgot to do that last round as well, but no harm, no foul. We'll just take that penalty considering how many other times we've cheated this playthrough. So my objective for this round is I want to spend around half the turn, or half the round building up power and kind of licking our wounds, and the second half locating the final city, and then we'll spend the last night phase trying to besiege that city and take it down. So to that end, I think what we're going to do is just try to recruit a unit in the city, and unfortunately I wanted some units with siege attack, but the only one available to us is the Amatep Gunners, so we're just going to go ahead and recruit them for now. So we'll use our interaction to to recruit units in the city, and we get a 3 bonus because we have 3 shields in the city. And then we're going to use Improvisation, powered by gold mana from the source, and discarding, and we'll discard Determination. That'll give us 5, plus our 3 will give us 8, and with that 8, we will recruit the Amatep Gunners. Pretty good unit, and just goes ahead and fills out the ranks of our army here. And then I don't think there's anything else we can really do, so we will go ahead and end our turn, discard these cards, and I'm going to go ahead and spin our Chaos Magic here, get it around to something more useful, reroll the die, stays gold. That's awesome. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is our hand limit. We have a increased hand limit of 2 because being in the city, so 2 more. Plus we get 2 more for planning. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 more for planning. Yeah, okay. Arithia is going to give us 1, 2, white, so 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, we have a huge pile of cards here, and I think we're going to spend 1 more turn in the city, and that's only to besiege to attack the dragon that's sitting outside the city. And we'll go ahead and use that with our puppet magic, or puppet mastery, to give us a little bit more of an edge when we find that final city. So I think we can take it down pretty easily. So let's go ahead and just show it to you. It's sitting right outside the city here. So here he is. 7 armor with frost and physical resistance. He's got 6 ice attack. He will paralyze any unit or player he hits, and he's worth 8 fame. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our red crystal and give it to our Amenhotep gunners and activate them for ranged fire attack 6, which will knock him down to 1 left. And then we're going to play Swiftness from our hand, powered by that same gold mana from the source, for ranged attack 3, which gives us half effectiveness because of his resistance, but still is enough to kill him considering he only has 1 left after our initial fire attack. So with that, he is taken care of. And let's double check for something else I want to do for my hand. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our reward. For defeating the Frost Dragon, we will gain 8 fame, taking us from 68 to 76 up here. We also gain 2 reputation for defeating a rampaging dragon, putting us on the high end of 0. And I think with that, we'll go ahead and clean up. So we'll reroll our die from the source, keep gold. Okay, it's turned red. And we'll discard our Swiftness. And let's check the cards in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we get our +2 from being in the city. And then we get +1 from planning. Okay, Rithia's turn. 1, 2 lands. Green, so 2 more. We might need to get moving this turn. Okay, I think we've spent enough time in the city, so it's time for us to get on out of here. So the first thing I think we're going to do is use our blood magic to play a wound sideways for 2 move, and combine that with our chaos magic for 1 move by spinning the wheel. I love that chaos magic. So we'll go ahead and move out of the city. So we leave the city, and we'll jump onto this red crystal mine here on the hills. Now I'm going to go ahead and play Savage Harvesting, and I'm not going to power it up just because I want to be able to more readily adapt to whatever we discover when we explore the next tile. So we'll go ahead and play that for 2 move. So with our 2 move, we'll explore this tile right here. Oh, that is perfect. And we discover the final city here. Okay, so it's the White City. So not totally ideal. We're going to have to go around this dragon and these lakes here. But we found the city at least. That's good. And the dragon guarding it is another Frost Dragon. Okay, we know how to handle you. So here is our second city. It is level 8, giving it 3 white units and a purple unit. And the benefit bestowed by the White City is +1 armor to all of its units. So we'll go ahead and grab those guys. So there's the city units, and we'll just stack those right here. And here's the keep unit. So we're going to need to go around that dragon in those lakes, so we'll have to explore the next tile as well. So we'll go ahead and play our Swiftness card to explore the next tile around the lakes there. So we'll go ahead and explore this one right here next to the dragon, and there's the tile we got. Looks like a dragon behind a wall, labyrinth, mage tower, some cool stuff. And it's going to go just like that. Okay, so there's a path for us to get through there. And the rampaging dragon we add is a lava dragon. Scary. Won't be an issue for us though. And of course we have a mage tower back here as well. Okay, so with that, I think we'll go ahead and end our turn. The plan is we'll stay here, build up strength for 1 turn, take out that dragon, and then plant ourselves outside the city to prepare for the final assault and see what's inside. So let's go ahead and clean up. Discard these cards that we used. I forgot to draw up, so let's see what we have here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus we get 2 more for still being adjacent to our city, so 2 more, and then 1 from our planning. So here's what our hand looks like. Promise, Concentration, Stamina, Mana Draw, Chill, Chivalry, Horn of Wrath, Rage, and a Wound. So we still need a couple of turns, Arithia, so let's see what she'd do for us. 1, 2, white. Okay, so she's going to call end of round next turn. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is use some movement to get around the dragon and start heading towards the castle, because we've still got some trekking to do, and I'd like to try to get through the forest that's adjacent to the White City before darkness falls here. So we'll go ahead and use a stamina card and a sideways blood card via our blood magic for 4 movement. So with that 4 movement, we'll go ahead and move to these badlands or wastelands, whatever they're called, here next to the dragon, which will provoke him, causing a combat. So here's another look at our dear friend, the Frost Dragon. We just dealt with him not too long ago, but I think we can handle him again. Alright guys, here's my plan of attack. First of all, I forgot that when we killed that original Ice Dragon, or Frost Dragon, we went ahead and used our Puppet Mastery to add it to our skill up here. But we won't need him this turn. So what we're going to do is first we're going to, we have no ranged combat for this guy, so he's going to go ahead and attack us with 6 ice attack. We will use a green mana from the source, giving it to our Ultim Guardians, to give them the ability that all of our units now gain all resistances for this turn. And then we'll just have the Ultim Guardians jump in the way of our Frost Dragon. They do 6 damage, they have 7 armor with all resistances, so they do not get harmed. Awesome. Okay, now to take him down. He has 7 armor with frost and physical resistance. So the first thing we will do is we will gain a white mana token via our mana draw, and we'll use it to play Chivalry, giving us 6 attack or 4 attack if we need it. So we have 6 for now. We'll use mana draw to take an extra die from the source, and we will take this red die and use it to feed our rage. So between the two of those, we have what, 10 now? 6 and 10. Okay, we need 14. We'll go ahead and activate our magic familiars, and they have a red crystal, so they actually give us 5 attack. So let's just put these together for now. That's 5 and 9. Plus this, we go for the smaller value, which I would like to do, will be 13. And we'll use our Guardian Golems. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll play Chill Sideways. We're not going to be able to cast this spell anytime or need it anytime soon. So let's play Chill Sideways. So let's check that one more time. 4 from here, 4 from here. So there's 8. 5 from here. That is 13. And 1 sideways is 14. All physical. So it means it gets cut in half. And 7, he is dead. Boom. And we get the bonus from Chivalry for taking the smaller value. So let's see what we get. Okay, so we gain another 8 fame from our Frost Dragon here. So we were at 76. That will put us at 84 down here. But we also gain, find it, an additional fame and reputation from our Chivalry card. So that's awesome. So we'll go ahead and gain that. So we get the 2 from the Raging Dragon and the 1 from our Chivalry. So we're up to +2 now. That's awesome. And for leveling up, we will gain our final command token. So now, just when we had filled out our ranks here, we get an additional command token, which is taking our hand size up to 7. So we have reached the maximum tokenage, max stats here. And let's go ahead and clean up this whole big mess here. So we'll re-roll our 2 source dice. We have green and blue. And take these tokens away, clean up this big pile of cards here. Okay, we've got 2 cards in hand. Hand size is 7, and we're getting the planning bonus, so our hand size is 8. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Promise, Horn of Wrath, 2 wounds, Rage, Tranquility, Ruthless Coercion, and Stamina. Arathia declares, end of round. Okay, we've done very well this turn, so our last objective is to get right up adjacent to the city, which we'll need 3 movement to do because it is still the daytime, and there's a forest we have to get through, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. We'll go ahead and use our stamina for 2. And, oh, we might as well power, right? So we'll go ahead and power with a blue die from the source, giving us 4 move. So 4 movement is more than enough to get into this forest and see what exactly is hiding in this city. So what do we have here? We have some fire mages. So there you go. We have our dear friends, the Ultim Guardians. That's unfortunate. Okay. We've also got the Amatep Gunners, our other unit. And the final white unit is, oh, those big nasty golem guys again. Okay, so that's what we're going to have to deal with during the night phase next turn, because I am not taking them on right now. What else to do? Well, I'll tell you what, just because that's the last turn and we really can't do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and play one of our wounds sideways for 2 more movement. And I'll use that to explore this tile right here just for the fun of it. And our final tile is... there you go, it's the wastelands are us, basically. So we'll go ahead and pop that right there. And we've got a mage tower and some ruins. So the ruins are a red mana altar, and there's our mage tower. We probably won't use that for anything, but it's just there for the benefit of it. And I forgot the rule again. I accidentally placed a tile here, a core tile, out on the coast. So I apologize, guys, but I've kind of gone too far. Man, I really apologize about that coastline thing. That would have changed the whole game right there. I've been forced to go all the way back out around those lakes. But, I'll tell you what, if you guys enjoy this, I'll do another playthrough. I just got the Shades of Tezla expansion, so we'll learn from all of our mistakes this game. So the final thing we're going to do this turn is we're going to play Tranquility to heal 1, and we'll get rid of 1 of the wounds in our hand. We're taking good advantage of these with our blood magic, but we don't want too many of them clogging us up for the next final battle here, so we'll get this out of our hand. And with that, I think we are going to end the round. Don't need to reroll this. Our greedy familiars demand. They demand more crystals, and we're going to give them a blue crystal because we've got a couple of them. Arithia is going to gain a Frost Bridge blue card, and she'll be gaining a blue crystal as well, our first blue crystal. And these cards will move down. And the new advanced action is Blood of the Ancients. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. And our new spell is Restoration, healing spell. Okay. Clean up the unit offer. The new unit offer is some catapults, which I would have loved to have gotten earlier. Some foresters. And the blue heroes. And that little monastery hidden back in the woods is teaching the art of diplomacy. And finally, our source for our final night looks like 2 whites and a gold.